The President of European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, introduced a Rearm Europe Plan on Tuesday. It could mobilize up to 800 billion euros for defense. This came after the US President Donald Trump paused military aid to Ukraine. The EU is now pressured to increase its own support. "We are in an era of rearmament," said von der Leyen. "Europe is ready to boost defense spending. This will support Ukraine and address European security needs." She outlined 5 measures in a letter to EU leaders. They will discuss it at a summit on Thursday. One measure is a new instrument providing 150 billion euros in loans. These loans will fund joint defense investments. This includes air defense, artillery, missiles, drones, and ammunition. Von der Leyen did not explain how the money would be raised. She also didn't say if unused COVID recovery funds would be used. Some EU members oppose issuing Eurobonds for defense. The new instrument would use Article 122 of the Treaty of the EU. This allows financial aid to states facing severe difficulties. It doesn't require approval from the European Parliament. This article was used during the COVID pandemic. It created the 100 billion euro SURE instrument. It was also used for emergency energy crisis measures. Another key measure is activating the Stability and Growth Pact's escape clause. Von der Leyen mentioned this at the Munich Security Conference. This would let states exclude defense spending from their budgets. They wouldn't risk violating EU fiscal rules. These rules limit deficit and debt. The Commission chief said EU countries could free up 650 billion euros. This would happen if they increase defense spending by 1.5% of GDP. EU states have increased defense spending since Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022. However, spending varies widely. Poland spent 4.12% of its GDP on defense last year. Spain spent only 1.12%. NATO allies, including 23 EU members, are negotiating a higher defense spending target. The current target is 2% of GDP. A decision is expected at a summit in The Hague in late June. Von der Leyen proposed 3 other measures. These include using cohesion policy funds for defense. They also want to expand the European Investment Bank's role. Finally, they want to accelerate the Savings and Investment Union. Is Europe ready to act decisively? Is Europe ready to act with speed and ambition? EU leaders will discuss the defense package at a summit in Brussels. Volodymyr Zelensky is expected to attend. The summit was called after Donald Trump's overture to Russia.